Wake up early in the morning, got my coffee and tea. How's that
So
one song
sorry.
go?
Got shade.
Very
How does
sorry
that
to
song go?
everyone. Like I yelled so early in the morning.
I
Damn.
look like that guy.
You have to apologize to your parents.
No,
Yeah, you have
not
to
even they. I have
apologize
to
to your
apologize to the neighbors,
neighbors.
dude. And they're gonna say it's fine, and like, that's not cool for me. I have to consider them too. So
My
fuck
dad
them.
says you're too much into this meddling.
I
I
just
love
got
it.
in
Yeah,
here.
This is why I love it, dude.
here, I'm gonna put you on
This
speaker.
is
You can
the
have a
only game
conversation with.
nowadays
Yeah,
that
there you
gives me
go.
an
You
adrenaline
can talk
rush.
with them.
I
Can you hear
love
my
this
father?
game. I love
Oh,
this
There you
game.
go.
I'm
Yeah, you
enjoying
already.
This
I'm
it
gonna
game
be
I'm
the
a
is easily
consultant.
one of
consultant.
the best games that came out of 2019.
Okay,
Without
so they can hear
argument,
you if you're a
without
part
doubt.
of it now.
well,
Okay, let me go
Mr.
back to
Horner.
sleep.
I would have to say is the reason why I love this game is because I'm having fun and I treat it like a job.
Shouldn't want to smoking like that.
Man, Mario came in here. He definitely smelt the room. He knows.
I told him I got stoned in the bathroom.
He walked in here and he saw the burner on the table. He would have said something. If he didn't say something when he saw it, then well, that's on him. He should have said it when he saw it.
I told him to make toast.
Oh, fuck that. And yeah, he's a cool guy. He don't
Mac
care,
and
right?
cheese.
Hey, he's
All
all
right, is
right with
everyone
me.
good for the review
Well,
on this match?
Yeah. Did you already get the coach to review the clip?
No, you guys would have to watch it through
YouTube.
well,
Twitch.
how can I be a
Oh,
coach?
Through
Twitch.
Twitch,
I
My
don't
because
know
dad
you're
if
gonna
wants.
have to
My
watch the
dad wants to
review.
be a coach. Do you think my dad would be a good coach?
Maybe in a different field, then yes.
He'd be.
I do favors.
I would be an amazing coach if I was good at this game.
They didn't go in your favor. Yeah, he's like the maid I'm dealing with. I buy a blueberry cake and everything, man. She's still ratting me out. That's it.
Wait, did I mishear that?
Is everyone
Look
watching
at
it
the
on Twitch?
remote.
I'm plugging in my headphones. I can't really hear you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep the TV
Nobody
down,
listens.
fucker.
Nobody listens to me.
I gotta
Oh,
keep the
so
TV
what? You're
down,
talking
fucker.
through something else.
Okay, what's up, Dave? What's up, little Dicky?
Well, what happened?
That's
Little
far
Dick?
from my name, but okay. I
Dave?
prefer Sir General Nittler or Dave Dog, but it's fun.
Your name's Dave, right, David? Dave?
Okay.
Nope, it's Aiden. That's my dad's username. I just use
Oh, that's your dad's name. Oh, you know who little Dicky is, I'm sure.
No, I don't. Never would have known that.
All right.
Not in
So
a
you guys want to hear what
million.
the coach says, right?
Oh, right.
Wait, I'm not. You'll shut down the stream. How come I can't see anything?
I posted the link on the Discord. You would have to watch it through there because it's gonna be an individual call.
Oh, okay, I'm watching then.
Yeah, I really should be playing with you more often. So.
Oh,
My
you
name's
like how we
real,
play?
bruh. I am
You
real.
like how we play, Dave
Or
Dog?
never. Real or never. Choose one.
Real? Okay, I'll call you real.
Okay. But
You could
you
told me
guys
to
are
call
watching
you
the stream,
Bow
right?
the other
You
day.
guys are watching the stream, right?
I'm gonna.
Not yet. I'm still cutting cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute
Well,
you
I'm
guys
bagging right
because I can hear you in the stream. I'm gonna mute you in Discord because I hear you in the stream.
I
I'm
make a lot of cheese.
I'm gonna wait till everyone is
I'm done about that.
on
I'm gonna fucking rip.
the stream.
Okay.
Stream.
Okay, I'll leave
Well, I'm
my
here on the stream.
cutting board.
Okay. Just waiting for a general. Man, you made me freaking yell, dude. That's not cool.
Yeah, I have my Discord muted, so I can only hear you through the stream.
Dang.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, I'm just gonna go grab me a strawberry soda, and I'm going to pee back in my room where I can watch the screen.
Look at that gamer face. Look at that game face right there.
I gotta get a better camera.
Yeah, I know. When you were screaming, bro, I was like, "Gosh dang, he
Yeah,
has a still face of steel. Your face is made of solid iron."
yeah, this guy
He's
iron
got
balls, dude. Freaking 10
he's
ton,
got 1,000 yard stare.
10 ton iron steel.
My entire neighborhood can heard you.
Oh, Nittler, are you back?
I am down. She's down. Me down. And I am going into the stream in just a second.
I think I have a video, a short clip. Still haven't seen it before.
I wish I could stream the stream on Twitch. I just get replays instead. I can't turn it. Fuck. Watch your version. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the
Can you
stream
turn
right
down
now.
the TV, Dad? It's coming through. Thank you.
I'm telling you what's happening in the world, okay?
Yeah, you can press play whenever you
We're
want.
broadcasting to an international live audience right now. They can hear you. He is.
Oh no,
He's streaming it live on the interwebs.
please, 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 please.
Tommy
You
can
guys
see
have to
it.
type in chat once I
Say that on the internet.
You guys have to type in chat once if the coach accepts, okay?
Oh, fascist Tommy? Yeah.
Oh, I can't type in chat, but I'm in it. I'm in this. I'm watching the stream.
Okay.
Who's Super Pegasus?
They'll be incriminating me if they become that way.
Damn. Okay, the coach is
Oh.
offline. Just waiting for another coach to be available. But while we do that, we can
Let's blame the mic.
wait, what?
A guy named Super Pegasus joined.
Here. Won't get anything done, huh?
Another day, another.
You want me to get on?
Not,
Manly?
not yet, not yet. Just waiting for any coach.
Are you still trying to get a coach
Dude,
or
I
something?
sound
So I want to watch.
so
I want to hear this.
gay.
Any
You gotta be cool. The man's
all
gonna be
the
coming
coaches are
back, man.
freaking offline right now
He's
because
just
it's the
smoking
weekend
it,
and
Oh,
still early in the morning right
I
now.
was just fixing my pipe. I'm not smoking.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Oh, we could wait.
Outside. Or up on. Honking their fucking
Oh,
park
dude, I
right now.
actually sound so gay through
Oh,
the stream.
oh.
Oh man, I could have.
No, I'm not getting her no more patience.
Hey, looks like it's almost time to shave. You gonna try the face lotion stuff?
No.
Yeah, you gotta use the shave. You gotta use the shave butter. Make you look younger.
Don't feel old.
What are you doing, Madeline? What you doing?
Bruh, I need to do
Bow
5
down.
damage to complete a challenge.
Hmm.
Like
Here's
5
your
damage.
mag. Damage.
Okay, does everyone
5
see
damage.
this?
Hit him with the Mozambique.
Does everyone see this on my? This is for you,
Yeah.
Dave. Okay. Okay, Dave.
Dave, we're asking you specifically. Are you watching the stream?
Yes, I am watching the stream.
Okay, so this is your inventory, okay? This is for, I believe, a
All right.
purple.
Did you get your snacks? Did you get your snacks? Are you ready?
I got my snacks, bro.
Okay, so Dave, this is gonna
Mhm.
be your backpack. Three of your primary weapons will be 3 stacks if you can get. Otherwise, it's
Mhm.
gonna be 2 stacks of your secondary. Then you, once you get enough, if you find more ammunition, for your primary, then you're gonna have 3 stacks. Then your second stack will be a single slot.
This is a blue backpack,
This is blue backpack, really?
Mhm. That's a blue backpack.
This, okay, okay. Well, yeah.
right?
Blue or purple? I don't really know.
That's blue, without a
Okay,
doubt. No
okay,
argument.
okay. It's blue. So after that, it's gonna be you're gonna have at least one Phoenix
I
if
don't
you're
know.
able to get one. Then you're gonna get 1 or 2 battery slots if you can. Then
Okay.
otherwise just one stack is fine. Then 1 stack of med kits or not med kits, health kit.
Med kits.
Yeah, 1 stack of health kit and 1 or 2 stacks of cells. We're not really cells. It's important because the battery is more important towards mid to late game.
Unless you have gold shield and just carry cells.
Yeah, just carry cells. Yeah. Then just one
Fort grenade.
syringe, one syringe stack, and the rest can be whatever you want. I prefer to have 4 nades for this particular session, this
I prefer to always have
match.
3. I prefer to have 2 arcs and a thermite. I'm not
Again,
too into franks.
again, it's up to you, however you want it.
Mhm.
So it's
Okay. Is that it?
yeah, that's for inventory management.
Okay. It actually just depends on what I'm running. I might actually have to swap it up and do it custom because I do occasionally carry like a red 99 in a spit, which is horrible for my inventory, but I still do.
All right, so I'll be hiring the coach right now, okay? So you guys will hear their analysis on the video, okay? So I haven't gotten this coach before, but he's like nice, basically. He's nice. So I'll be leaving the call. You guys can chat in the chat box and yeah, or can you talk in here? But I'll be
Okay.
right back, okay?
Well, my mic. I have you muted on Discord, so I can only hear him through the
Okay. So cool.
stream. No, on. I can unmute you. I guess you'll be fine.
Yeah. How long do you think it's gonna be gone?
It's gonna be about
Oh no,
45
he's not
minutes.
gonna leave. He's
I
Uh,
mean, how long is he gonna be gone?
oh, maybe 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
But
I was gonna see.
I'll be streaming still, so you guys can listen.
I'm just showing my phone. I haven't actually checked out
Okay,
and
I'll be leaving shortly.
okay. That's quick.
Wait, did you get the coach? What are you doing? What
Yeah,
are you doing?
I told you, right?
Wait, coach for me or coach in general?
In general, to review the match.
Okay. So we have coaches that can do that.
Yes, I have
Oh,
coaches that can do that. So yeah,
well, I meant just in general.
yes, in general.
Yeah.
So like for right now, for the next 30 minutes. Is that what we're doing? We're getting a coach?
Yeah.
This dude's son is sitting in a tank, and he's trying to get him to get out of the tank. And he's acting like a kid. Amazing. Over to them, and I followed behind you. You guys hear my phone?
I can hear you right now.
Well, I'm not me, my phone. Like, what's playing on it?
No.
Okay, good.
Just waiting for a few more moments.
Okay.
They have to ask a manager.
I like to just because
Oh shit, Vivid is online. Well, he's kind of online. He's kind of busy.
Yeah, alright. If he's online, alright, get him.
I
Fuck this
can't.
other guy.
I can't. I'm already in the session with one of the coaches. Next matches or something like that.
You gotta refund him. Why does he have to go get a manager?
He's not sure whether he provides feedback live to me or in the notes. Cause he's still new to being coach, so that's why I give him a shot. But Vivid is currently still
Oh, this guy that kind of sucks.
yeah, it's okay. No,
There's no refund policies.
it's fine. It's fine.
I can see your crotch.
Ooh, that's tight. Oh yeah, I forgot that Dobby was related to.
Okay, I'll be leaving. Just got in the call. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Doing all right. I thank you for I believe it's earlier this week that you did a review on my gameplay
Yeah,
analysis. So thank you for that.
yeah, of course. I'm just trying to do my best to help and like anybody who makes a session with me. So I'm just here to help you as much as I can.
All right.
Okay, so do you want me to start at 1821?
Yes, that would be perfect for that particular match.
Okay, so I'm gonna start the video right now. Okay, and you're playing with your friends.
Yes.
Okay. So Bloodhound is your character, right? And you're
No.
pretty like stuck on him, like the character that you want to play.
I'm sorry.
That's the character that you want to play is Bloodhound.
At in the match I was Gibby.
Okay. Okay, so since the video is kind of loud, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch it, and then when I notice something to tell you, I'm gonna pause it, and then we can talk because it's kind of hard to talk with the video playing.
Okay. Would it be possible for you to stream it by any chance so I can see what I did wrong?
I actually don't have a capture card. I stream right off my PS5, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I can't like display my computer screen.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm working on that. So unfortunately, I can't do that. But for now, we can do this if that works.
That's alright with me.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit to like. So you're in the air. I'm gonna skip to 1921 when you guys are first about to start. So you pick Gibby. So you play Gibby and Bloodhound then? Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so your characters are Gibby and Bloodhound?
Yes, but during the match I'm Gibby for this particular match.
Okay. So those are good character selections. Those are like S tier characters. So those are like the best characters that you can pick in the game. So I would say that's something that you're doing good is character selection. Especially when you're playing with a team. Is Bloodhound and Gibby. They're very good support characters, so good job on that. As we go in, I'll try to give you like Gibby tips and Bloodhound tips, tell you what you did good specifically, just based off like characters and stuff. I'm actually looking at your old report. I want to go through it real quick. Okay, we went over landing. We went over hurricane fights and tornado fights. Told you to raise your sense. Did you raise your sensitivity?
Yes, I did increase it just by
Okay.
by one whole.
Yeah, I feel like maybe did you change your FOV at all?
Yes, I did to what you recommended.
Okay, I think 110 is the best for fighting like overall, but some people do play like 90 or they play like 100. So like if you want to play on that, like maybe that'd be better. But 110 is definitely the best way to go, I think. How have your engagements been going since you changed that?
We we as a team with my friends and my teammates, we've been getting generally top 10, mostly top 5 sometimes. Well, most of the time, top
Good.
5.
That's good.
We've been playing it really safe, but otherwise, we're just we're trying to see like what's a um good team comp.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that. Okay. So that's good on the sensitivity and the FOV. Uh, okay. So let's start it off.
This might be a good place to land. You're really good. You are really good. Can we not go to train yard? I'm very horrible at train yard. I will not apologize for simply expediting that. It's not bad, right? That's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad spot, but not a bad spot. But this is where the trains are.
Okay, so your team is running a very nice team comp, like a very sweaty team comp. Valkyrie, Gibby, Bloodhound. So you have Bloodhound to scan, and he basically is like the recon character. Then Valkyrie can also scan, so that's like really good having 2 scan characters. Like I know when I run Crypto Bloodhound in rank, it actually goes well. Crypto Valkyrie is also a good combo. And Valkyrie's also good at attacking. So then Gibby comes up in the defense, like to throw the dome down when you guys need that, when you guys are huddled up and stuff. So it's a really good team comp that you guys are running.
Not that I can see, but there might. I'll only look for a small second and I can check. I will take an RE any day. I have gotten a fondness for the RE. No, I love it, dude. That's a good one with prismatic. I used to think it was like okay, and it wasn't anything else. It was like a good beginning gun weapon. That was it. No, this thing is a mini freaking R99, bro. It's amazing. As soon as you
Okay. So I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna look at the map real quick, just so I can see. Okay. I actually haven't seen where the circle is yet, so I can't make a comment on that. But basically, by now you want to be looking where circle is, and you want to be deciding what you want to do based on where circle is. So let me go back to where you guys were at train. There we go. So you're at train. What you guys can do is you guys can rotate to staging. You can, which is what you guys end up doing. I saw, and that's a good way to go because you get extra loot. And I didn't really see where the teams around you landed, but you need to check where that is. And let's say one team landed staging, and one team landed countdown, and you would be sandwiched between 2 teams at train. So does that make sense? So you're going to be like kind of careful where you go because they could both go to train, which is what they do. Like both teams actually end up going to train like naturally. So landing at train could be kind of dangerous a little bit.
Okay.
So you really have to like pay attention where people are landing in the air. So yeah, so by now you should be like opening up the map and like checking like stuff like that.
Okay. By how many minutes do you suggest? Or
round 2. Oh shit. Level 1.
Okay. So did you notice that nobody went staging? And then you went there?
Yes. I remember
Okay.
vaguely that no one really went there because we were alone, and there was a squad on with where we landed first. I made the decision to rotate towards the staging, so we can go towards
Okay.
the zone, and possibly, if I remember, there's a beacon there nearby, or head towards it. But basically, what we're doing right now is we're just trying to loot up for mid game.
Okay.
Charge rifle. Charge rifle.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Do you guys make any engagements soon?
Towards the end, that's when we get into engagement.
Okay, I'm just gonna like kind of scroll through the looting part.
Okay.
Okay, so now I see where circle is right here. Okay. So you landed train, you went to staging, so that's good. Okay, so landing around and staying around like the outside edge of the circle is actually like can be a good thing. In ranked, a lot of the times teams will stay on the edge of the circle and like slowly move in. That's good because it's avoiding like the middle fights and like the hurricane fights, like basically is so like just staying on these outside of the map basically like keeps you out of the main fights that you're in.
Okay.
So it's good what you're doing, like staying on the edge. Let's see where you guys go from here.
What time are you on right now?
I'm on 2340.
Okay, thank you.
I'm scrolling through a little bit. 24. Okay, so you guys, I'm at 25 now. You guys are posted up, and that's good. So you're staying on the outside edge of the map. What I would have done is I would have went to thermal to tree. Let me go back and see the map. Yeah, I would have went from thermal to tree and then stayed on the outside of the map because in public match everybody lands fragment. So if you're really trying to like stay safe and like out of like the main parts of the fight, then just you really want to avoid fragment. So like staying on the other side of the map, like towards factory, would be smarter. Like even though factory is like a hot spot where like a lot of hurricanes happen, it'd be safer in this match because the ship started epi, and then a lot of people dropped frag. So there's gonna be a lot less people factory, and you could actually probably pick up a tornado fight there potentially if there's a team.
Oh, okay.
So what I would have done, you guys did fine though, like holding that position, and then like that's another option that you could have done because you guys are staying on the edge. So now I'm going to 2539 where you guys are entering. You guys kind of left that spot you're holding,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're entering the train tunnel. I'm at 2539.
Hell yeah. Looking for sniper ammo. Yeah. I don't know what skin is this? The like party looking one for the RE? The galaxy
Okay. What class did you have at this point? What gun set?
Bocek and Mastiff, if I remember correctly.
Okay. I actually have ran that before, and it's a good like class because the bow, if you're good with the bow, you can actually run that medium range to long range. But it is risky. It's a really advanced loadout. Were you looking for something else, or did you want to run this?
Uh, honestly, it was casual, so I wasn't really. I was trying to mess around, but
Okay.
I was just trying to warm up basically for the match before I get to ranked.
Okay. Okay. So the bow massive still works. So that is good. Having like basically everything covered. So basically you did what you can with your class, and that's good. Like you made the most of it. The bow and the mastiff definitely works as an all around weapon class. So good job, especially running the shotgun with Gibby. That's so important because like dome fighting, like peeking in and out with the mastiff is so strong in this game that it's honestly like meta running a dome shotgun. So
Okay.
I never picked up an auxiliary. Oh, that's his. I was scared. Hey, thanks. Oh, there's gonna be an enemies. This box is opened. Do you want to scan? This is open. The vault is open.
okay, so you guys are getting the vault.
Alright, dude. Let's go. No shield here. Level 3. Opening fire. They're here. Well,
Okay, so something good to do in the beginning of the fight as Gibby is to immediately throw your dome. So what happens in the beginning of fights is the enemies are gonna throw grenades. They're gonna throw their nades. They're gonna start like they're gonna use their L1s. They're gonna use their tacticals. They're gonna throw their ultimates, and your Gibby dome blocks all that. So if you throw it in the beginning, if you throw it forward at them, then that blocks everything that they're gonna throw at you. Like just like that arc star on the screen, that would have blocked that. Even though your team ran backwards, it would have stopped them from running backwards, and you guys would have the advantage in the fight. So normally, when I start my fights, I throw my L1 or I use my tactical. So as Gibby, that's something that you do.
Okay.
recharging shield.
Okay, so something good that you did was you healed before you ran. A lot of people will like panic and then they'll just like start sprinting when they're not full health, like when their team runs. So good job selling up before you ran. That was also a good dome. So because you didn't throw it in the beginning, you threw it right there to defend all those shots and basically to get away backwards. But if you threw it in the beginning, that honestly would have changed. It would have changed the fight. I think it would have allowed your team to push up, and then instead of them pushing up, you guys would have been able to push up.
Okay.
One has a blue by the way. Recharging shield of mine. Throw your nade, 382. Alright, first up. Alright, drop some frag.
Okay, great cover nade. That was good cover nades. A lot of people don't know how to use nades. It looks like you're pretty good with them. Yeah, so that was good. Because your team is running like just like the way you threw the dome, you threw the nade backwards. So that you guys had more time to run. So good job.
Can you pause for 1 second? Sorry. I yelled at like near this area when Valkyrie was ulting so we can escape because we're getting pushed.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know in advance so your ears don't get hurt.
Okay.
Sorry.
Very good. Gold bag.
Another one is not charging my shield. Yeah, I have my ultimate stuff. My ultimate's ready. Ultimate's ready.
Yeah, so just like you're throwing the nades, I would have thrown your ultimate right here, and then that not only like so you probably wouldn't have done damage with it with the ultimate, but you definitely would have stopped them from shooting you. Like it's just a giant nade, pretty much. Like it's gonna give you time to run away. And that's what a lot of nades are used for. Like you don't really get damage with a lot of arc stars. Like it's just like an area nade, so they move out of that area. and that's what you can do with the Gibby Dome. The Gibby Ultimate is you could have thrown it at that tunnel to make sure that they don't leave the tunnel or shoot you guys. Which maybe you did. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but yeah, that's something that you could do.
Okay.
Not yet! We're out, no, I'm getting it. We're out, no. We're fine. I'm literally ready. We're fine.
Good shot. Good dome.
I had 5 seconds ready before you guys were. You guys are horrible.
Your teammate left.
I didn't take off.
Okay, so does Valkyrie just take off by herself?
We discussed this in the end. Like what's the reason? Because
Yeah.
he's a team member on the team, and
Yeah.
I don't remember if he said in the match that if he said because we agreed upon if the aggressor, which is Valkyrie in the match,
Yeah.
to if they're if not prepared, they should say something, but they just said they're gonna dip, and
Yeah, I didn't hear anything from the Valkyrie, and the volume's pretty loud. And then he kind of left your teammate. When he left your teammate, does Valkyrie like auto go, or does he have to click a button to make her go?
I believe there's a time limit on before
Okay.
it
No, so
automatically
just
launches
left your
something.
teammate. Well, I was gonna say like that kind of sucks that your teammates did that. It looks like they kind of threw that. Uh, but yeah, because you guys could use that Valkyrie to like get away. You guys are landing shots. Uh, actually, like you almost cracked 2 people. I don't know if your teammates were landing any shots, but you could have thrown that dome the other way towards them and actually like fought that.
To
Like
isolate them, right? Or one of the
no,
enemies.
no, no. When they came at you, it looked like you had good shots on them, and you could have aggressed them. You could have thrown your instead of throwing the dome backwards, like to get away, like and instead of you guys retreating, you guys could have fought that. I think.
Okay.
And I'll explain how. Let me go backwards to 272. Okay, I'm gonna play it on mute.
Okay.
Okay. I just can't see your health. That's the problem. How low are you?
I should be full or almost full, almost or maybe like halfway or past halfway, like
Yeah, so you actually hit the
75%.
first shot. You actually hit the very first shot on them. So like you hit 60 blue. It looks like he's about to light you up. Then okay, so you are pretty cracked. But what I was gonna suggest is like a little bit before you got cracked is like right when you had the first engagement. Like I'm trying to find the right timestamp. Well, anyways, right after you hit the first shot, you could have thrown your dome at them. That's like a really big strategy is throwing your dome like forward. So like you hit the first shot on them and then you could have thrown your dome at them and then ran inside the dome and then had a better fight. Because you have a mastiff. So like you hit them with the bow, then you throw the dome, and then you mastiff fight them and then they're weak. Because a bow is a big shot. So one of them is gonna be super weak. And then one of them might not even enter the dome because you cracked him, so he's going to be sitting back battering, and it's going to be a 3v2 in the dome. So as long as your team is like complying with Gibby, like playing around Gibby, then your fight should go better. So let me watch this again. Let me pause it. I'm at 27-24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay. Now I'm at 27-31. Sorry.
It's all right.
We'll press play at the same time.
Ready.
All right, I'm pressing play now. So I paused it. So after that first crack, you should have thrown your dome as far as you can at them.
Okay. Aggressively. Gibby as aggressive.
Aggressively. Yeah, to be the aggressor. That's like when you're the aggressor in fights, it gives you the advantage. It gives you a major advantage because one, you're playing aggressively, so you're doing aggressive things like an aggressive thing would be throwing your dome forward, and if you're not playing aggressive, then you're not going to throw your dome forward. So playing aggressive, it helps you win fights. So I'm pressing play again. So yeah. So how healthy your teammates are. Your Valkyrie just already retreated. So maybe you guys should have retreated. But yeah, let's just move on from that part. I think you guys shouldn't have retreated, and maybe you would have won that fight.
Okay.
Okay, this is where you leave your team. Let's go a little bit forward. You're Phoenix kidding. I'm at 28-16.
Ready.
Okay, now. Okay, so you guys decided to leave that part. Good job. You regrouped.
We're just talking right now. See what we're like, stuff like that. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
How we can go?
No, you guys are.
Yeah, we're
I
just
have minimum volume now.
tilted right now.
Why did you make that call and why did you do it?
That's good though. So you're disgusting. That's always good. Okay, so looking at the map, I'm at 29-24. Let me go backwards a little bit. So I'm at 29-18, and that's wait, no, it's not.
Something
Where's
like
the
that. Yeah,
map?
I'm on the same page.
Okay, so seeing the map part, I need to visually see the map. Hold on. Okay, so you know that a lot of people are going to be fragment, right? Like that's like a main part. So you,
I'm sorry. You
yeah,
said did you say straggling?
no, a lot of people are going to be fragment.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
So a lot of people are going to be on the fragment side of the map, even though that there's 5 squads. I bet like 2 or 3 of them are going to be on the fragment side. So on your left, if you look, that's basically like the tunnel to fragment, and that's basically what a lot of those squads are going to be taking is that tunnel. So what you guys can do is you could have went right to the other side, like the factory side, and then gone through factory. That's just like a little suggestion, just basically like because that's like the pathway to capital, and you know that the capital is going to be like crazy hot, then you can avoid that and go around to the factory side. If you guys want to fight something, then you can take that pathway and go to a fight. But if you don't want to fight that, then you can go around to the other side.
Okay.
But just knowing that that pathway is to fragment and that's going to be a hot zone, just like having that in your head, like definitely helps you play.
I was taking the call to take my ult out of there. I didn't want to make a fight. I said don't do it. Hear me? I was making the call to leave. I didn't want to take the fight. I had no needs and no more ammo. Like, I wasn't ready for the fight. I don't know what you understand about that. I still have no ammo. I have no grenades. We're gonna discuss it at the end. So I made the call to fucking leave. I didn't want to continue that fight because I didn't have any ammo. I want to get ammo from the replicator. Okay, yeah, that's a smart call.
So it kind of looks like you guys are looking for a fight.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys are pulling up at the dome. That's a good strat. If you guys are looking at the fight, I would have stayed on top there unless you're looting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, they're gonna eventually come through here, probably.
So your teammates aren't following you. You guys should always be like right on top of each other. Like when I'm playing with my teammates, we're always hugging each other. Like even when we're casually playing. Oh, you're actually looking out over them as they're replicating. I didn't notice that they were replicating. My bad.
Always take care of them.
But yeah.
Yes,
You're doing good looking over them. They should be in the same spot as you, I think. But
oh, 'cause the dome.
yeah, no. They should be at the dome with you, like just in case the team pushes, and you're not solo. Like it's just always good to stay together.
Uh, what about hugging together early game looting?
Early game looting, yes. I'd say it depends how many people, how many enemies are there. So if there's like 3 squads there, then you want to land together like super tight. But if there's only 1 squad, then you want to outloot your team, outloot the enemy team. So like
Oh,
it's
okay.
good. It's good to take most of the loot if there's like 1 team there.
Okay.
If there's like 3 teams, normally it's gonna get a little crazy, right? So you want to land together and make sure that like you're shooting everybody together, so you guys stay healthy.
Okay. Thank you.
It's really just based off how many enemies you're versing, like what it's gonna be like when you land.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What percent is up? What percent is up? Oh, it's ready. It's ready. Save it.
Okay, so right there, I would have went to the top of factory, and that it's just always best to take high ground as much as you can. So like I noticed that you guys are advancing on a team. It would have been best to take the high ground, even if they're low ground. Even if they were down there, I still would have took the high ground and like shot them from above.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nearby. You hear them, right? Yeah, come back. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick. You guys heard it, right?
So yeah, like imagine if you're on the roof. Like you could have took that same path, but like you could have took it on the roof. So like again, it's always important to be on top of the buildings.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I don't know what I'm using.
Okay, so when you're fighting in your first engagement, you always want to be hugging the corner of something. So that crate to your left, I'm at 3214.
Mhm.
If you notice the crate to your left, you're not really next to it. Like you kind of have a lot of space between you and the crate. If you're right next to it and like it's covering like half of your screen, make sure it's covering as much as your screen and you can still shoot the enemy. That's what you want to do. and that allows for part of your body to be blocked, so that way that they can't shoot like half of your body, and like it helps with like so many things. So make sure that you're hugging the stuff that you're holding, and when I say holding, I mean like any cover that you're playing. So when you're playing cover, that's called holding. So make sure that you're holding the crate, like hugging close to it as much as you can.
I'm gonna grenade the door. Oh, I hit one with the grenade.
Okay, I paused again at 32-24 after you shot a lot of hip fire shots. So that was accurate hip fire shots, but I would have aimed in at that time. It at that range, it's important to aim in, uh, because the bow is not too accurate at a hip fire. Like it's pretty accurate, but it's not dead on. And when you're aiming in, it's gonna be dead on. So make sure that you're aiming in. Maybe you would have hit like 3 or 4 shots. You guys did good shooting the horizon though. A lot of people actually forget that. You need to shoot that thing right away. So that was really good.
You can destroy her. See, now let's fall back. Right. Back a little bit. Back a little bit.
So again, I'm at 32-35 now. I would have stayed close to that crate. It kind of looks like you're like moving away from it and like forgetting about it a little bit. You really have to make sure that you're staying close to your cover and you're just as much as you can and you're not in the open, because what happened is that guy repositioned and he found a new position, and then he found you in the open. So if you stay close to the cover, it's hard for them to reposition and get a new shot on you. That guy got a new shot on you because you were in the open a little bit. But if you stayed by the cover, like if you look like where your teammate is, actually the Bloodhound at 32-35,
Mhm.
he's actually playing that cover a little nice, and he's like staying close to it. Like you need to do that too.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm burping.
It's all right.
I also can cover. We only have limited cover behind this wall.
Okay, so you decided to run away. Do you mind telling me why? I'm at 32-49.
Uh, I did know I possibly cracked one when they were at there's possibly two. We saw two when the Bloodhounds found earlier inside the
Yeah.
building. We didn't know where the third was. They could be somewhere. Um, other than that, I possibly cracked one, the first one or two shots, and they repositioned. I didn't know where they were. They must have I don't know if they died because no one said if they went down or not, or they basically hid. So once we started getting shot by by the person who
Yeah,
repositioned, um,
on the right.
they I made the decision to dip, the full dip,
Yeah.
which is just evade at all cost, and to
Yeah.
just go towards the zone, because the zone was coming in soon, and that's when they made the call to go towards the zone, because
Okay.
if I were to go running, we're like we were set on like meds, or if I remember, we were set or we're not set on meds. I don't remember at that point, but
Okay.
we needed to reset the position, because we were in a bad position at the time.
Okay.
I'm just assuming. And
So I'm
mhm.
gonna go back a little bit to when you're battering,
Okay.
and I thought I saw a good opportunity for like a flank or something that you all three could have done at the same time. So I'm at 32-41,
Okay.
and your bat's about to go down. So you're batting. You're about to be healthy again. Do you know how healthy your teammates are?
They were, which I do not.
Okay. Well, I thought that they were like at least had like some of their battery on. Like it appeared. Uh, so like what you guys could have done here is you could have took a left and you could have gone left into that room and you could have flanked the guy who repositioned and you could have like pooped on him, all three of you. So that's something that you could have done. And the reason why I say that is because you guys should have been more aggressive on this. Because like I know you didn't hit very many shots, but you were still healthy. Like you were still in the fight. You just batteried. You were full health. So if you turned around and you kept fighting, maybe you guys would have won that. Uh, again, when you're flanking, so at 32-41, when you're taking that left, I would have thrown that dome at the door. If you know the door that I'm talking about, it's
Oh,
literally like 90 degrees to your left.
yeah.
You would have thrown your dome at that door and been aggressive with it. And I want you to practice this because as I'm watching, like you don't throw your dome a lot, and unless you're that's a lie. You throw your dome a lot when you're getting shot, but you're not throwing it at the enemy. You're not being aggressive with your dome. You're being a very defensive with your dome. And Gibby's a good character for like counter attacking.
Okay.
Like he's a defensive character, but he's also like people use him to counterattack and to just attack in general with his dome. So try to see him more as an attack character and a defense character because he's both.
Okay.
That's why he's S tier because he's like he's very multi-purpose character. So try throwing your dome more in fights to be aggressive and to enter the dome and like literally throw it on the enemy. And then enter the dome freely. Don't throw it too far. Like let's say your enemy is 20 feet in front of you. Don't like chuck your dome at him and then like give him a free dome. But like chuck it like in the middle of you guys, and then you guys enter the dome at the same time. And you're Gibby, so normally you win that fight because you have more health in a close range fight, right? Like nobody wins against a Gibby normally in a close range fight. That's why dome fighting is really good for Gibby. And you're running a shotgun, so you obviously know a little bit about dome fighting.
Hmm.
So don't be afraid to throw that dome at them.
Okay.
And right here, I do think you could have turned around and took out the guy that repositioned. Especially because you have a Mastiff. Like that would have been a close range fight if you entered the room to your left.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good bombardment. You guys were retreating and you needed that so they would stop shooting you. I would have thrown it closer to you guys. Uh, Throw it as close as you can to yourself if you're running away. So if you're running away, throw it right on you. And then that way that or the reason why you do that is because you're gonna run out of it before it starts raining down.
Okay.
And it'll block bullets. It won't literally block the bullets, but it'll block their sight of you, like closer to you. So it'll be harder for them to see. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Because I don't know, it's better to throw it more on you than away from you. Okay, good job doming and then using the ult in the dome. That was good. You guys are using Valkyrie's ult really well. You guys were actually like grouped up this time, so it like worked out good. The you guys had good intentions the first time, but it didn't work out because the Bloodhound wasn't with you guys. But like the Bloodhound was with you guys this time, so it worked out.
Oh, there's enemies right below it. Right side. Oh, dude, we just landed on another fight. We just landed on another fight. Keep running, 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 keep running. I will.
Okay, so that's really up to the Valkyrie, where you guys go in the sky. I would have went way left to like Geyser, but that's like up to the Valkyrie. So good job staying on the Valkyrie and like staying together as a team. You guys are running away in the right direction, so good job. You like stayed on the left, you avoided the fight, and you guys are running away. So you made the best out of that scenario. So good job.
I still don't have ammo. You're in the replicator, right? I only have 40 energy stock. I have enough sniper ammo. In my energy. Once you get your next gold, I hear them. Yeah, they're pushing us. Run away. You guys want to fight that?
Nice shot, man. Okay, so I noticed after you cracked that guy, you kind of left your position just for a second. It's like it's not a huge deal, but always maintain pressure. So you always want to be maintaining pressure. So don't leave your spot and go find a new one until you get cracked. So once you get cracked, once I get cracked, I find a new spot as I'm healing. So basically, yeah. So I would have stayed up to the left where you were. I'm at 3418. I would have stayed up to the left while you were aiming down, like right after you shot that guy with the bow.
Mm-hmm.
It was your first shot. I would have stayed there and maintained that pressure.
Okay.
Okay, so again, before a team pushes, make sure you throw your dome. So you know that they're going to be coming from all sides. So this time I would have thrown your dome right on you. And that way that
Oh.
when they come up, you can see them and then you like are more prepared for them. Because you're going to be in your dome and they can't shoot you right away. So I'm at 34, 35, by the way. Sorry.
It's okay.
And so yeah, so I would have chucked your dome again right away, and this time on yourself because they can't shoot you if you're in the dome. So they're gonna have to run up to the dome, giving you more time to see them and giving you more time to prepare yourself for a fight. So be more active with your dome, like aggressive with your dome, and know that that it can be an attack dome. You have defense domes and you have attack domes. So yeah, you did good. You're mastiffing. By the way, when you aim in with the mastiff, I think it's more accurate. I have to check on that. But I know when it was a legendary weapon, when you aimed in, it was more accurate. So when you aim in with the mastiff, it's actually more accurate. Okay, I'm at 34-46. And I just want to point out that the best spot on this house to fight out of is that little is that little hut on the top. So at 34-46, like right in front of you, like that little room that's on top of the roof, that's like the best spot to be in. So if you guys are getting pushed, all three of you guys need to like go to that room and like hold that spot down.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, I'm at 34-57, like just after you went down, and you were focusing too much on the crypto drone. After like missing it for a little bit, you just have to leave it alone and just accept that it's there.
Okay.
And then once again, you should have been in that little hut so you guys are like more tight together. And there's actually less spots to climb up over there. So you guys are like right in a spot where like you can climb up everywhere. Like you can climb up in front of you, behind you, like in 3 different spots you can climb up on those spots. So like I feel like that's what happened is you guys were just in a bad spot on the roof. you guys also flew into the middle of chaos, but you could have held it down. You guys are holding it down for a little bit. Like you got into the right position, you got to the roof, you're doing everything right, but you guys just were kind of in a bad spot on the roof, and you didn't throw your dome in the beginning.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. I gotta try to do it more aggressively because I use the dome
Hmm?
almost. I use the bubble all the time passively, most of the time.
That's good too. Like you don't want to not use it passively, of course, but you also want to use it aggressively. It's just also using it aggressively that you have to work on
Okay.
because you're throwing it down defensively great. Like you probably would have thrown it down right there, but you didn't have time because of the crypto drone, and then you guys were in a spot where they can climb up like everywhere. So you just have to pay attention to like little things like that. Sorry, I'm burping.
I
So
understand.
so when you're in a building and you're about to hold it down, pay attention to where people can climb up. Then make sure that like you're not really on that spot and you're looking at that spot. So like I can't like go through every house and like tell you specifically where to go, but you have to know where people can climb up. And you have to be able to like think about that before you hold a building. Like
Okay.
like last season when Horizon came out, everybody was holding roofs. Like before it was like you need to hold the roof in ranked. Like that's so important. Like in like diamond
Yeah.
master lobbies. Like it was like you need to hold the roof. And then Horizon came out. And then it was like hold the third floor. It was like hold the inside because Horizon's just gonna go on the roof. She can go up anywhere. So then it was like we have to hold the inside of the building now. So like you just have to like think about like every little thing like that when you're holding a building.
Okay.
So that's the end of the video. How much time do we have? Do you have
Uh, I think we're past our limit, which is or our time frame that
good?
I requested. So
Okay, good. It's only a 45-minute session.
I want you to be compensated for your time because I don't know how to do that, but I think it's best that we end it here for now.
Oh no. Oh yeah, we should you probably and I was gonna wrap it up, but you don't have to compensate me for the time, man. You're good. I'll actually this was my first live replay analysis
Hmm.
actually. So like I had to ask how to do it before because I didn't know that I would be talking to you like while I watched the video. Normally I just get sent a video and then I do it that way.
Okay,
So yeah, that's why it kind of took forever in the beginning. So sorry about that.
I understand.
And
It's
I
okay.
hope you learned a lot. There will be notes with this one too, so I'm gonna write those for you. So yeah, that's a GG's, man.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sailor.
Yep.
Sailor. Thank you. I'll be going now. And
Okay, have a good day.
thank you. You too. Bye.